In this video, I will be providing a brief overview of the TruDAC interface from vibration research. Included in the box, you will find the TruDAC receiver itself, a TruDAC digital cable, a standard BNC cable, the power adapter, and the hardware manual. The front of the unit has the digital input and some status lights. The back of the unit has the port for power as well as the analog output. There's also a port for an optional remote control interface, as well as the secondary analog output that can be used as a differential. This secondary output cannot be used as a COLA. The main application for the TruDAC interface is for a test setup where the amplifier is not located directly next to the controller. Typically, in test setups like this, a long analog cable would be run from the controller to the amplifier, and this will often introduce unwanted noise into the test. This noise is most often due to the long analog cable, and the TruDAC receiver eliminates this noise from the test by using a digital cable to cover the distance between the controller and the amplifier instead. In this video, I have my TruDAC receiver right next to my controller here, but this is only for demonstration purposes. Typically, the receiver should be placed as close to the amplifier as possible. To get started, always plug in the power to the receiver before doing anything else. At this point, the first status light should be a solid green. Next, plug the TruDAC digital cable from the controller output to the receiver. Now, the second status light should be blinking green. The blinking rate of this light will depend on the sampling rate of the test that you are running. A higher sample rate will have a faster blink rate. Finally, plug the analog BNC cable from the output of the receiver into the amplifier. The fourth and final status light on the receiver is a red fault light. Another feature of the TruDAC receiver is that it can detect cabling issues in the test setup. If this fault light is a solid red, that means that there is a signal issue, most likely caused by a bad cable. Double check that the cables are all plugged in properly, or try replacing the analog BNC cable. If this fault light is blinking red, that means the sampling rate of the test you are trying to run is too high. Otherwise, if the fault light is off and all the green lights are on, that means you're all set to run your test.